Yeah, I'm the YouTuber here, and we're getting set for this video here. This is our second video today since we didn't do a video yesterday. We're doing two videos. Well, the first video was a walkthrough going through all the modes. This video is Road to the Show episode 1, so we're going to start a new Road to the Show here. And we'll see what happens.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Alright, to make it, we can make it, and I pick a team, or we can make it as realistic. So we are going to make this as realistic as possible. There are certain teams I wouldn't want to get drafted to, Red Sox being one of them. No offense to any Red Sox fans out there, I just don't am big on the Red Sox. The other one would be the Oakland Athletics, and maybe Minnesota. Yeah, nowhere up north where it's cold. I mean, Minnesota, Minnesota. Milwaukee's okay because you can, I think, have it roof closed at that stadium. So we're just gonna say, just want to play ball for the club who wants me the most. So we'll just click on that. Last time I did it, Alright, so we'll see what happens as far as who is going to draft us. And
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources, my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely...
this is new to this.
At the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Now we'll start in the minor leagues, and we'll be playing for the White Sox. Okay, alright. Alright, that's alright.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, what are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them, and they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
Yeah, this is new to the show. We did not see that in the show 19. And I don't think we saw it in 20 either.
Minor league manager checks in.
Okay, so the Barons is the minor league team.
Young man's development.
We're gonna be. I was like to say probably in the. I was gonna go with outfield. Do I want to go infield or outfield? I think I want to go with. I think I want to go with the infield. We're probably gonna do either shortstop or third base. Probably I'm probably gonna go with shortstop. They get more action. I mean, they get action in any position in the infield, but I'm gonna go with shortstop. So, do they list it as a pitcher, or were they listed as on the roster?
Podcast back on the prospect has divided the scouting community. I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing. He can hit. He can field. He can pitch. There is so much untapped potential so far for this guy. I'm excited to see what he becomes, and certainly as he gets started actually playing, actually being in games, we're going to be able to talk to some other folks who get a better read on him and see what they think. I'm excited for that, and frankly, I'm going to have my eye on him for a while.
Last time we were doing the middle of the show was in the middle of the show 20. I was doing it with the Dodgers organization. We are starting with now we're doing the White Sox organization. And the teams, first of all, you have, what team are we, is this? The Birmingham, what was it, the Birmingham what? Barons, yeah, Birmingham Barons, are their AA affiliate for the White Sox. Who is the AAA affiliate of the White Sox? Let's look. Let me do of the MLB affiliates. See here, the White Sox. Okay, so it is Birmingham Barons and the Charlotte Knights. Is Birmingham? No, I think Birmingham is in Alabama. Let's Google it. Birmingham Barons, sir. Yeah, Birmingham, Alabama, and then Charlotte. I think Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, what was it? Charlotte. Charlotte. Knights. think that's in North Carolina. Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina. No, there's another Charlotte. But alright. It's not 101. Start out with 54 overall. Let's see what we can do here. Let's look at the roster. Do they have me listed as a pitcher or a position player? Starting pitcher, okay. I'm a 2A player. Let's see if we have a game today. Let's use sim third date. We'll have every game broadcasted here on my channel for growth of the show. Alright, let's see here. Fastball, changeup, curveball. Yeah, that's what I want. Now is there... Alright, are we pitching or what are we doing? We are playing shortstop, so we're fielding and hitting. Okay. We're playing against Biloxi first game. So we'll play our first game. We're not going to worry about the loadouts just in this first game. We're going to kind of get the feel of the game and run the show first. This is the only game we'll do on this episode 1.
These future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Connor Pilkington gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd.
Because Double A starts later, that's why it's said in May. first at bat. I like the jerseys. See how I can do. We're trailing.
Lifted down the line and left. And that's in there. Base hit. Find the ball. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Alright, that's a good hit.
First double-A base hit. I would imagine.
Alright, that's good. That's what we needed. That's what we needed right there.
Guys never get to double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet.
That is what we needed. Our first at bat, our first hit.
This will be the cleanup hitter, Samir Guedes. Potential time run for him at third base.
So we're on. I am not going to steer base, even though the manager still tells me to steal. It's R2, but
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove it one right here. You still have to try to make it competitive.
yeah, it says R2 to steal.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
We'll see what happens. I don't want to steal because.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the
Oh shit!
The problem with it though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Wasn't expecting our first fielding position opportunity.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground is short.
Oh shit! I missed on it.
Through for a hit.
Well. Hey, we're getting blown out, by the way.
Next, it'll be Leo Vera. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Okay.
To the bottom of inning number 4 we go.
We're getting blown out. Even though I am 1-0. Or 1 for 1, I mean.
Stepping up is number 2.
Even though I am 1 for 1, we are getting blasted.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
Alright, 2 for 2.
Base hit is second of the night.
That's the way to play baseball.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
That's the way to play baseball.
What you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. And unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits. But hopefully, he can minimize the damage here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Softly hit out towards short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. So now to the plate. Pablo
Well, I'm 1
Reyes
for 1, or sorry, 2 for 2.
Short. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I need to edit something. Gameplay, maybe. Okay, what am I doing trying to get rid of? I have fixed that setting. 2 for 2.
Now it'll be number 22.
We're just not doing it on the base pass. We gotta fix that running portion of the
First pitch of the AB on its way. Soft liner towards center, and another.
All right, so we're 3 for 3.
In this one.
We just need to do better on the base pass. So let's hope that changes in the third time on base.
So stepping in is Samir Duenas, 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a flip over first, runner back safely. The 3-1. Pops this one up. Penn has a play. To second for 1.
Well, that's our only issue. We had that. I had that happen with me in the show 20. So it's not just been this game.
Digging in next, number 22. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, that's our first non-base hit of the game. Alright, let's see what we can do as far as our fielding.
He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribbon.
One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Alright, that's what we want to do. Our fielding is improved.
It's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
That's what we needed to see. Well, we lost that one 8-3, but I did have a pretty good at bat day, so fielding worked out towards the end, and then we just needed to work on more on the fielding and on the base running.
Jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Hitting, I think we've got down pretty well with. We still got some stuff we need to work on.
Couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll just about do it.
I was 3 for 4, so that was pretty good.
And our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
Yeah, so the only out we had, time we got out was that 3-1. The others were just 3 singles. I'm just gonna get my loadout for the next game already ready to go. let's see here. Let's go with spark plug. I know this is for the Dodgers. That's because it's my favorite team. I feel like I need to select it. I want to be as realistic as possible for. I do want. Bang gloves. Do want bang gloves. Let's see here quick. Bang gloves. I do want bang gloves. Accept changes and proceed, yeah. I think we're gonna change our okay, so we're gonna of this episode number 1. So I've started Road to the Show now. So that'll do it for me. Until next time, this is me here, sign off. Until next time, when we'll do a franchise video in the next episode. So until next time, keep it on YouTube, everybody. We'll see you on next time.